Good morning to all of you. Today we'll discuss first selection of cat breed and major breed traits. Here, coming to the selection of cat, what we should do is first, are you ready to purchase an adult one or a young one? Say, for example, we have decided to have one adult because we cannot give our time for rearing a young one. So for busy family or elderly persons, they may go and purchase one adult cat. So in this way, they can save their time raising a young kitten. So adult cat should be taken once if it is procured to a veterinarian or checking is any parasites, there is a exoparasites in his coat, or it may be there if the dog is carefully maintained. The older cats, however, may not live as long. So this one is a problem with the adult cat. Then when we procure a young one, they can adapt to your new family, and you can also enjoy the various stages of its growth. Then you can give more attention also to the kitten. Then coming to the male or female, here we have to decide either I should go for a male or a female. Say for example, if we have decided that I will go with a male, this male, generally they reach the maturity at around 6 to 8 months of age. However, males have the tendency to spray its urine to mark its territory. And this spraying is very unpleasant, means it is very strong and unpleasant. If you have decided male cat, then you will face this type of problem. So therefore, a special housing may be required to keep the cat separately. Then when we go for a female kitten, they will mature at around 5 months of age. Then the problem with the female is they will come into heat for every 3 weeks. Then if they are pregnant, then there will be many unwanted litters which you are not interested. And again, if we want to say select a breed, pure breed or a mixed breed, then mixed breed generally they are healthy in nature, and since they are the mixture of different breeds, so then if you have decided that no, I will go with a pure bred, that is a pedigree one, then this pedigree one you can select the breed of your choice on the basis of their personality, characteristics, and other behavior. So now let us see the breed characteristics, like say for example, then you have chosen a breed which is having a long hair, and these long hair breeds, they will require more time for grooming. So here again, the problem is, can we spare our time for regular grooming of the long hair cats? And another one is the climatic conditions of your area also. Sometimes what happens, some of the long hair cats, they are very uncomfortable in high temperature because they have been evolved mostly in the cold climatic conditions. Due to that, they have the long hair. So sometimes they may require air conditioning. Otherwise, they feel uncomfortable in a hot and humid climatic conditions. Then mixed breed, say for example, if the cat is not a pedigree one, this one you can obtain maybe from your neighbor, friends, or even in the newspaper also, there may be advertisement that this cat is available, pedigree, non-pedigree, like this. Then when you are going for a pedigree breed that is a pure bred, then you have to contact local or state fancier clubs, that is cat clubs. So from them you can obtain the breed of your choice after knowing their pedigree. So coming to the major breed traits of cat breeds, here one by one let us discuss about the temperament, behavior, and their friendliness. First breed is American bobtail cat. So it is a large type of breed. They are intelligent, sociable, and easy to train. And their very playfulness is medium. Activity level is calm, and they are very vocal and good with the children, seniors, dogs, and cats, means with the other pet animal also. And they are very friendly to the strangers. And when they are picked up, they're used to tolerate. And generally, when they are, they can be put on our lap also. They are a good lap cat. Then, shedding amount is normal as the coat is short, grooming easy. And for novice owner, that is for the first time owner, they are the good breed. Health condition is they may be prone to hip dysplasia. Then yes, they have the tendency to gain obesity. They have a wild look, but not a wild temperament, and a devoted companion who fits perfectly into families. This American bobtail. These are the images of the American bobtail here. Tail length is very short. And coming to the American short hair cat, they have the short hair, large size, easygoing and placid, easily trainable. Activity level, they are very active. Vocalness, they used to make this vocal as and when required. When they are kept alone, they used to tolerate, good with the children, seniors, dogs, and the cats. And towards strangers, they are friendly. And when they are picked up, they don't have any hesitations. Then yes, lap cat, a good lap cat there. Shedding amount is moderate. Grooming moderately required. For novice owner, for the first time owner, they are the good breed. Health conditions here, they have this, generally they are healthy breed, but genetically one condition is mouth and gum disease. They may be prone to this one. They are very adaptable and a good nature and will attach herself to all members of the family. Then these are the images of the short hair cat, American short hair cat. Then British short hair cat here, they are intelligent, sociable, and affectionate, easy to train, playfulness medium, activity level, they are very calm, vocalness when necessary, being alone, they can tolerate, and they are good with the children, seniors, dogs, and the cats, and strangers towards, they are friendly, and when they are picked up, they don't like it, they dislike to be picked up. Then shedding amount is occasionally, they used to do it. Grooming is easy. For first time owner, they are good one, health conditions, and they are generally healthy and mostly free from the many genetic diseases. But there is a tendency of obesity because the cat, this type of cat loves to eat and relatively having a very sedentary lifestyle. However, one of the most popular cat breeds in the world, this British short hair cat. Then these are the images of the British short hair cat. Coming to the Somali cat, large size, very highly intelligent, and it is known that they used to open even the cupboards and the pets' toys also, easily trainable, highly playfulness, activity level, they are hyper, vocalness when necessary, good with children, seniors, dogs, and the cats. Then shedding amount is normal. Grooming needs frequently as coat is long coat due to this one. We have to groom it to maintain its coat conditions. Health is good. Highly adaptable. Adjusts easily to new people and the situations. These are the images of Somali cats. Coming to the Himalayan cat, they are medium to large size, a sweet and a mild temper, affectionate, playfulness moderate, activity level, they are less active, vocalness very low, good with children, seniors, dogs, and the cats, and towards strangers, they are not friendly. They are shy type of breed. Setting amount that is very high, so daily grooming is essential. And for this one, if we have chosen this type of breed, then we have to spend our time on grooming every day. Health condition, they are prone to polycystic kidney disease and ringworm, and due to their anatomical feature of its head, they have these breathing difficulties. A quiet companion and energetic planet. And these are the images of the Himalayan cats. Coming to the Siamese cat, they are also known as Messi or Measure. Temperament is social, intelligent, and very vocal. They will talk to anyone who wants to listen. That is the behavior of this cat. Easily trainable, playfulness very high, activity level is also active, vocalness, polar, good with children, senior, dog, and cats, and they are very friendly towards strangers. And when pick up also, they used to tolerate. And yes, and they prefer this to sit on the lap. Setting amount is infrequent. Grooming very easy because hair is short. For novice owner, that is good. Health conditions, sometimes respiratory illness and a periodontal disease due to unique head shape. Due to his head shape, there may be some disease condition. Tendency to weight gain, highly potential, means they have the very high potential for weight gain. She will make sure to grab your attention in certain ways when this type of breed is with you, and very talkative and has an opinion about everything. Whenever some activities is there at home, she may be speaking or giving some ideas. Exotic short hair cat here, it is fun-loving but very quiet and sensitive. Playfulness is medium, activity level calm, vocalness very quiet. Rarely he used to keep this vocal. Good with children, seniors, cat, dogs, and the families. And when pick up, they used to tolerate. Yes, they prefer this to sit on the lap. Setting amount is medium. Grooming requires once in a week. Then they are prone to disease like polycystic kidney disease and tendency to develop calcium oxalate stones in the urinary tract. That is urinary stone. They have the tendency to develop. Comfortable housemates and perfect family pets. These are images of the exotic short hair. The Maine Coon cat here, there is a large type, very sweet temper and gentle, playfulness very high, activity level moderate, good with the people as well as other pet animal. Then setting amount is moderate, requires grooming every alternate days. Weak health condition is they are a very hardy type of breed. However, they are very great family cat, very talkative, and it has also seems to have opinion on everything. Abyssinian cat is a small type of cat breed. Temperament is highly intelligent and intensively inquisitive. Playfulness very high. Activity level is also very active. And when necessary, they used to give the voice. Good with families, cat family dogs. But with the kids or children, they are not that much a good one. Setting amount is seasonally, they used to set. Grooming, easy to groom. Health conditions, they have the high risk for early periodontal disease, hyperesthesia syndrome, and the patellar luxation. Here, they are very active type of cat breed, and they love to jump and play. These are the images of Abyssinian cat. Coming to the American curled cat. This curl means the ear is curled, as we discussed earlier. And here, they are very friendly, people-oriented breed. They retain their kitten-like personality throughout their life. Playfulness is very high. Activity level is also very active. Vocalness is infrequent, good with children, seniors, cats, and families. Towards strangers also, they are friendly. Yes, they used to prefer to sit on your lap. Setting amount is normal, very easy to groom. For first-time owner, is a good one, a breed of choice. Health condition, generally healthy, with no common genetic health issues. And they are considered to be a lively cat and gets along well with people and loves to climb and jump. These are the images of American curl cat. Cornix rex cat, small type of cat, sociable, bold, playfulness very high, activity hyperactive, vocalness frequent, and they are good with the families and the cats. Towards strangers, they are very friendly. Being pickup also, they like it. And setting amount is infrequent. Grooming is very easy because their hair coat is very short. And they are genetically a healthy cat breed because of their wide genetic background. Because this breed was evolved by mixing of the different type of cat breeds. This Cornix rex is an athletic cat and can appear inexhaustible. A lot of stamina is there. It used to run, jump, and play. These are the images of Cornix rex cat. Coming to the Devon rex cat, is very similar to your Cornix rex cat. Intelligible, sociable, and bold. Easily, they can be trained. Playfulness very high, activity level as in Cornix. It is also hyperactivity, vocalness when necessary, and they are good with children, seniors, cats, dogs, and families. Towards strangers, they are very friendly and they like to be picked up, and they are good lap cat. Setting amount is normal, easy to groom because hair coat is very short. For first-time owner, they are the breed of choice. Health conditions, they are healthy. This breed of cat is capable of learning difficult tricks, but can be hard to motivate. Yes, they can learn many tricks. These are the images of Devon rex cats. Coming to the Oriental cat here, they are small size breed, intelligence, affectionate, and very talkative. Playfulness very high, activity level also, and vocalness also. They are very vocal, good with children and the other pets. Setting amount, it may be moderate to high, and grooming needs moderate and high. Health conditions, generally good, but may be prone to some hereditary health issues. Is a cat breed with a kitten-like love of playing that lasts throughout their lives. These are the images of Oriental cat breeds. Coming to the Russian blue cat, they are blue in color, very gentle and quiet, easily trainable, playfulness medium, and activity level is very calm one, and vocalness is very frequent. Being alone, they can stay all alone. Good with kids, seniors, dogs, cats, and families. Towards strangers, they are shy, not that much friendly. Being picked up, they prefer it. Then they prefer to sit in your lap. There is setting amount set constantly on regular basis. Grooming is easy. For the first-time owner, a breed of choice, they are generally healthy one, but they have the tendency to become obesity because they have a very good appetite. This Russian blue cat is a very intelligent, loving, and a loyal cat while preserving their independent streak. Singapore cat here, it is considered to be the smallest domestic cat breeds, very friendly, and sometimes they are called as love cat. Easily trainable, highly playful, medium level of activity, vocalness medium, and good with cats, pets, and their families. And setting amount is very low because coat is very short, grooming is very easy. However, they are prone to pyruvate kinase deficiency and uterine inertia for pregnant females. And yes, they have the tendency to become obesity. These particular cat breed, they dislike loud voice or noises, so are not ideal for busy household with boisterous children. So this is some different characteristics for Singapore cat. Coming to the Bengal cat here, they are medium-sized breed, temperament is intelligence, highly active, and friendly but independent cat. Easily trainable, highly playful, very active, frequently vocal. Then loyalty tendencies very strong, good with kids, senior dogs, cats, and families, and towards strangers also they are very friendly. And shedding amount is very low, and grooming requires once in a week. However, they may suffer from distal neuropathy and flat-chested kitten syndrome. These conditions you may observe when they are kitten, and automatically they may resolve by themselves when they become mature. Prey drive is very strong, and this breed, that is Bengal cat, is a very curious and a confident cat with the tameness of a domestic tabby and the beauty of an Asian leopard cat. Asian leopard cat was one of the founder breed for this Bengal cat, so it has its characteristics. These are images of the Bengal cat. They looks very wild, these spots and all. Burmese cat here. They are medium size, very energetic, very playful, and playfulness is very high, activity level also. Vocalness is very frequent, good with kids and other pets, and shedding amount is minimal, very less amount of shedding is there. Grooming, weekly brushing is more than sufficient, and prone to gingivitis and are sensitive to anesthesia. So as a veterinarian, when this particular breed is brought to your hospital, you should know this particular Burmese cat is sensitive to anesthesia, so you should take care accordingly. And about this particular breed, that is Burmese cat, the characteristics are: guests will be surprised by her outgoing dog-like nature. A daily petting season is a must for any Burmese, so you should have that much time when you are keeping this type of Burmese cat as a pet animal. These are the images of the Burmese cats here. Then coming to this Bombay cat, that is the next breed. This breed is not from the Bombay, as I told earlier. They are medium size, temperament is easygoing, very energetic, easily trainable, highly playful, hyperactive, holler type of vocalness, and kids, seniors, and cats families, they are very friendly to these peoples and animals. And towards strangers, they are reserved and shy, and being picked up, they tolerate it. Shedding amount is very little because their hair cord is short. Grooming easy, regular petting and semi-weekly brushing removes loose hair. For first-time owner, they are the breed of choice. For health conditions, they have some genetic diseases. There is craniofacial defect, sometimes in newborn kittens, and they are very prone to respiratory issues due to their flat facial structures. She is the smallest domestic cat breed who will talk to you in a distinct voice. Japanese bobtail cat here, as in American bobtail cat, they also have very short tail, and this tail condition is due to a recessive gene. And temperamental wise, they are very active, sweet, loving, and highly intelligent, easily trainable, highly playful, hyperactive, vocalness very frequent, and they are very good, especially with the kids, and good also with seniors, cats, dogs, and families. Towards strangers, they are very friendly, and they feel happy when picked up. Shedding amount is seasonal, and the grooming is very easy. For first-time owner, a good breed of choice. Health conditions, they are generally healthy. Tendency to weight gain, yes, they have the very high potential to weight gain. And they are considered to be a very delightful, mischievous feline who enjoys a good game of pets and likes to carry things in her mouth. These are the images of the Japanese bobtail cat. The common coat color is white in color. Then European Burmese cat here. There was one Burmese cat also. This one is European Burmese cat. They are different types of breed. So here, temperamental wise, they are very affectionate, intelligent, and a loyal cat. Highly playful, very active, very frequently vocal one. Being alone, they don't like to be all alone at home, and they are good with their kids, seniors, dogs, cats, and the families. Towards strangers, they are very friendly, and being picked up, they tolerate, and they. Then setting amount is seasonal, grooming very easy. For the first time owner, they are the good breed, health condition is good. They thrive on companionship and will want to be with you, participating in everything you do at home. They become fast friends to other cats and even dogs. They are very friendly. The Burmese and the European Burmese are two completely separate breeds. Coming to the next, that is the Egyptian Mau cat. They are medium sized. Temperamental wise, they are vocally show signs of happiness and affectionately by mewing in a pleasant voice. Highly playful, very active, vocalness as and when required. They are very good with the kids, seniors, cats, and the families, not with the dogs. Towards strangers, they are very reserved and wary. And yes, they are very good lab cat, shedding amount, moderate. Grooming, weekly combing, removes loose hair. Generally healthy type of feline, but they are prone to stone, urinary stone, and a pyruvate kinase deficiency, and more sensitive to anesthesia than the other breeds. They love to display her hunting skills by searching and retrieving a toy. That is the Egyptian Mau cat. These are the images of the Egyptian Mau cat. So here we have finished about some of the traits of major breeds or major traits of some of the important cat breeds. And there are many more cat breeds also. If you are interested, you can log in into this Google and see, and more information also you will get it. So here I am finishing. Now I will go to the next slide and the last slide for today. That is the breeding management of cats. So now coming to the next slide, there is breeding management of cat. So here, let us see what is cat breeding. Cats mating may seem to be very simple. However, they mate very loudly, frequently, and indiscriminately. The female cat becomes pregnant and then gives birth to a bunch of kittens. But though many kittens are from a particular sire or from many sires, because they are breeding with different types of males. However, this breeding of cat is totally different from that of the dog. The female can breed anytime during her active phase of heat, because cats are induced ovulator. Means what is induced ovulators is ovulation takes place once this mating occurs. Then during this breeding season or during act of mating, it stimulates the ovaries to release its eggs. Once ovulation occurs, a female cat will go out of heat within a 2 or 2, means they become pregnant. Cats normally reach sexual maturity at the age of around 5 to 10 months in case of females, and 5 to 7 months in case of males. Although this can vary depending on breed and the plan of nutrition. Before considering for breeding hard, cats should be of 18 to 24 months of age and should be strong, that is healthy, and have a very good conditions. Then only your cat should go for breeding. Then female cats are seasonally, means they may come into heat at any time of the year, but season begins in January and end in October. Estrus cycle length is 14 to 21 days. 21 days is in case of cattle. During this period, many more number of males may be attracted, and males will fight among each other. Then the dominant one will go for breeding of the female. Before the breeding season begins, what we should do is we should appoint one veterinarian for physical examination of the cat, whether they are fit for breeding, or their vaccination schedule, whether they are vaccinated properly, and stool checkup, that is there any internal parasites or any other necessary tests. They should be tested for two types of disease, that is FELB and F4 before its breeding. They should be healthy and free from ear mites, fleas, and the ringworm. So many ectoparasites may be there, we have to check up before breeding. Then coming to their reproductive organs, in case of female, the ovaries are relatively small, lima bean shape, and following ovulation, the ova spend approximately 2 days moving through the oviducts to the uterus. So 2 days it takes to come up to the uterus. Unlike the dog's ova, the ova of the cat are ready for fertilization immediately. That is the difference from that of the dog. Upon ovulation and movement into the oviducts, most female cats have 4 functional pairs of mammary gland. Then coming to the male reproductive organ, the male cats are capable of sexual activity and mating throughout the year, but during winter their activity is reduced. And an additional unique characteristics is in its external surface of the glans portion of the cat, there is presence of the spike. These are directed towards the base of the penis and provide stimulation to the walls of the female cat's vagina during mating, and due to this stimulation, ovulation takes place. Then coming to the signs of estrus, the female is in estrus can be identified by the calling, means there may be some sound, although this can be more like shrieking or wailing in some breeds such as Siamese. Some Persians contain themselves with dainty little mews and meows. In continuation about these signs of estrus, the female displays some present behavior like rolling and dragging herself around the floor, flicking her tail and raising her rump to expose the reddened vulva. She may also lose some of its interest in food, that is loss of appetite. Picking up her by her neck folds, they will show this positive response with pleasure, pets her feet and raises her tail. These are the photographs showing here when the cat is in heat. So now coming to the breeding, once the cat is in heat, a decision has to be made for the breed. For female, information like previous estrus period, breeding date, the outcome, health record, vaccination, and the disease history is required for this upcoming pregnancy. The timing of breeding is best determined by the queen's behavior. So once the queen is in heat, then only we can go for the breeding. So that as the queen enters estrus, she begins to show a coital cross when in presence of male cat or in response to genital stimulation. A receptive female will solicit attention from the male cat and allow mounting and intromission. Mating may last only for 30 seconds, even may go up to 5 minutes. Then once this mating is over, then they may again repeat for mating. Almost immediately just after the mating, the male treats rapidly with her hind legs, and otherwise this sometimes what happens, this female, that is the queen, may attack or may charge towards the male. So male, once they are when they dismount just after the mating, then there will be a sound or voice, that is the copulatory cry of the female, and due to that one, that ovulation will take place. Then this aggressiveness of the queen, that is the female cat, towards the male, if the male is known to her, then it is less. After the mating is over, the female will vigorously roll on the floor. It shows other reactions like rubbing and licking. If the male is present, she usually adopts a receptive position shortly after and breeding begins again. So cat resumes mating within 30 minutes and experienced pair will mate even 10 times in an hour. For this, luteinizing hormone surge and ovulation, minimum of 4 mating is essential within a period of 24 hours. That is, in a day, there should be a minimum of 4 mating so as to release this LH hormone, that is LH luteinizing hormone, for its ovulation. Then estrus period will normally end abruptly by 24 to 36 hours after initiation of mating. That means the cat is pregnant. The female will not come into estrus once the kittens are born and weaned. Then coming to the pregnancy diagnosis just after mating, first sign is distinct change in the teeth at about 3 weeks of gestation. It turns from pale color to pink and become enlarged and more firm. So that teeth we have to test, we have to check it. Second sign is failure to return to estrus. Pregnancy palpated as early as 15 days onwards. Uterine locules feel like a string of small distinct lumps about the size of a walnut separated from one another along each other. Palpation beyond 30 to 35 days, that is after around 1 month of pregnancy, become very difficult because the uterus becomes diffusely enlarged and separation between fetuses are difficult to detect. Ultrasound can be used as early as 14 to 15 days of gestation. Then after about 4 weeks, that is around 1 month, the queen's stomach starts to distend, the nipples become very prominent, and she begins to look pregnant. By around 28 days, all the kittens' internal organs have formed and the embryos are about 2 centimeters long. So these are the images of the pregnant cat here. So their abdomen is very prominent. Coming to the managemental practices to be followed at the time of queening, a quiet place is free from draught and a cold place is suitable for queening. The pregnant cat should be introduced to this area at least 1 week prior to that expected date of queening, and this will allow her to adjust in that particular area. Then queening boxes may also be provided. It should provide easy access to the mother while preventing young kids from escaping. So we can provide queening box also to control the kittens. A box that measures 1 to 2 times the length of the queen is ideal, not a big one, at least 2 times the size of the queen or the female cat is sufficient. All towels or mattresses may be provided as a diapers. Then signs of parturition here, average length of gestation in case of cat is around 63 to 65 days. It is almost similar to that in dog. At the final week of gestation, the mammary gland enlarges rapidly and milk can be squeezed out. And one reliable mean is the body temperature of the queen. So here, once the pregnant at the late stage of their gestation, the temperature should be monitored regularly, and normally the body temperature falls down 12 to 36 hours prior to parturition, say around 1 day before the parturition, the body temperature usually falls down. So the temperature from 101.5 degree Fahrenheit to 98 to 100 degree Fahrenheit. So there is a reduction in the temperature. So these are the process of queening, that is the photographs. Now, average time between initiation of strong uterine contraction of 2-stage labor to birth of kitten, it takes around 10 to 30 minutes, and that total litters are born within 2 to 6 hours. So we should be very careful that yes, within 2 to 6 hours, they should finish that Sometimes the female may take rest and will no sign of labor for up to 2 hours between kittens. But active straining and signs of hard labor for more than 30 to 60 minutes is a sign of dystocia. Means even after having this active labor pain and straining and all for around 1 hour, but there is no more young one, there is no young one which comes out. That means there is some problem in the birth canal. That is, the queen is unable to expel out its fetus. That is known as dystocia. Then assistance is required. Then gestation, kittening, and weaning here, as I mentioned, the litter size is generally 3 to 5 kittens. With the first litter, then there will be increase with the second and the third litters. Kittens are weaned at around 6 to 7 weeks of age, and females can have 2 to 3 litters a year. Means see here, they can have 2 to 3 litters in a year. If you are having a queen that is female cat, then so many young ones, kittens will be there. Cats are ready to go to a new homes at about 12 weeks of old. So at around 2 to 3 months, around that time, if anybody wishes to have a kitten, so they can take in that time, or they are ready to leave their mother. So in that, after around 3 months, they definitely will be separated from their mother. So this is the end of your breeding management of cats. The hands-out I will provide, and yesterday night I have provided some hands-out also. You please download that one if required. If possible, you get the print also, so that you can keep those informations for your future professional career for any type of exam. And because collection of this information, it can be collected from the internet, but it takes a lot of time. I spend a lot of time for collecting these informations. So what you should do is you preserve it. Okay, don't think that it is of no use. Thank you all for your attending this class. Now I am winding up your class here. All the students.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.